This just in, aviation flu. Is this a hoax or an epidemic? Stay tuned to find out with Channel 8 News. Hello, I'm B-Dog with Channel 8 News. When was the first case of avian influenza? Well, the first known virus identified in Italy was in 1878 as a serious disease of chickens. Recent research suggests that the Spanish flu of 1918 was a mutated form of the H5N1 virus, the name associated with the current bird flu mutation. This research was conducted by Sir John Skehill and Professor Ian Wilson. These two teams of scientists used a sample of lung tissue collected from the remains of an Inuit woman who died in 1918, Spanish flu. These two teams analyzed the structure of the gene and discovered how subtle alterations to the shape of a protein molecule had allowed it to move from birds to humans. L-Dog is at the scene. Science Incorporated with Dr. Science with more info on this.
I'm here with Dr. Science with Science Incorporated talking about transmission of the H5N1 to humans. Tell me a little bit about this virus.
Well, the H5N1 influenza is transmitted by close contact with infected or dead birds. Interpersonal transmission, however, is rare. The mortality rate is around 60% in humans.
Wow, so what does this have to do with the most recent outbreak?
A large number of human infections are linked to home slaughter and subsequent handling of disease or dead birds prior to cooking.
Should America be afraid of purchasing poultry?
No, there's no evidence of H5N1 influenza outbreaks in America, and there's no evidence of the disease being spread through properly cooked meat.
Okay, well, what symptoms should we be looking for?
Some general symptoms include fever, coughing, sore throat, and muscle aches. However, these symptoms may progress to severe respiratory illnesses, including pneumonia and acute respiratory distress syndrome.
Amazing! Well, back to you, B-Dog.
I'm here with Director Frieden from the Center for Disease Control. So, Director Frieden, how is America being educated on this matter, medically speaking, and how are we preparing for this possible outbreak in America?
Well, currently we are regulating surveillance on the virus in addition to educating the public on science, as well as nationwide medical personnel on how to treat the disease. Since there are typically flu-like symptoms, we ask people to be vigilant and get tested.
Okay.
The H5N1 vaccine has been stockpiled in case of an outbreak.
Oh, really? So, then what current treatments does the CDC and WHO have for this virus?
Well, currently the only treatment is antiviral drugs, including oseltamivir, peramivir, and zanamivir. And we are currently monitoring for antiviral resistance.
Oh, so in that case, then, what is the government doing to help with our surveillance?
Well, the CDC is working closely with the U.S. government to enhance detection methods. The WHO works closely with other countries' governments to help with detecting the virus.
Oh, then what is the agricultural response to H5N1?
Well, the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations works closely with the WHO to stop the spread of H5N1 among animals to minimize outbreaks.
Oh, well, thank you for your time, Dr. Frieden. This has been another news update with Channel 8 News. You stay classy, San Diego. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And back to you. And that's the way it was.
And that's the way it was. And that's the way the cookie crumbled.
You stay classy, San Diego.